Hello, thank you for stopping by. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be learning about fractions. In this video, we're going to be learning how to add and subtract fractions, while in the subsequent video, we'll be looking at how to divide and multiply fractions. If you've ever struggled with fractions, stay with me. I think I can help out. All right, throughout these two videos, we'll be looking at exam style questions as an actual IGCSE questions that would help you see how you should answer these questions appropriately. So stay with me. If you've not subscribed yet, please do like and share this video. Thank you. Let's get right into it.
All right, so as I said earlier, we're working with adding and subtracting fractions. To add your fraction appropriately, you need to make sure that you have the same denominator or you have your LCM. Now, in the case of this first question, we've been asked to solve this question without using a calculator. Please note that adding and subtracting fraction questions usually show up with the instruction without using a calculator. In fact, going forward from 2025, I suspect that most of the time, this kind of questions will be showing up either in your paper 1 or your paper 2, the non-calculator papers. All right, so let's get into this question here. We're working out 1 over 3 plus 5 over 6. Now, you could do one of two things. You could either just make sure they have the same denominator and then add their numerators, or you look for the LCM. Either way, you're going to end up with the same solution. So first method, I say I want to make these two denominators same. This is 6 and this is 3. What do I do to 3 to make it 6? I multiply by 2. To make it 6, I multiply by 2. So whatever I've done to the denominator, I need to do to the numerator. So this fraction, its equivalent will be 2 over 6 plus 5 over 6. Now that the two denominators are same, we can just add the numerators. That means I just have 2 plus 5 over 6, which is equal to 7 over 6. Now, the instruction is very clear as to the form in which your answer should come. We have been told to leave it as a mixed number in its simplest form. Good thing is it's already in its simplest form, but we need to make it a mixed number. What's a mixed number? A mixed number is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. What we have here is an improper fraction. So to change this to a mixed number, we're going to have it as one whole number. How many 6 can we find in 7? 1. Remainder what? 1 over 6. So the answer to this will be one whole number, 1 over 6. Moving on to the next question. This time around, we are subtracting. All right. Now, 1. The lowest common multiple of 7 and 21 is 21. 7 and 21, I have 3. 3 times 3 will give me 6. My sign is minus. 21 in 21, 1. 1 times 2, 2. So my numerator is 6 minus 2, which gives me 4. And my denominator remains 21. So I've been asked to leave this in its simplest form. Can I take this lower? No. There is no common factor of 4 and 21. So the final answer is 4 over 21. Moving on to the next question. Now, question number 3 seems a bit more complicated than the previous ones, but we're going to follow exactly the same thing. Now, the only difference here is that we now have a couple of mixed numbers. All right. Question 3 is between two mixed numbers. My advice to you when you have mixed numbers and you're working with fractions is that please change the mixed number to an improper fraction. Let me repeat that. The first right step when you're working with mixed numbers is that you change the mixed numbers to improper fraction. So now the mixed number here is 4 whole number, 1 over 8. And we can write it as an improper fraction this way. 4 times 8, 32. 32 plus 1, 33. So your numerator will be 33 while your denominator remains 8. Our sign is minus. Let's do it again. 2 times 6, 12. 12 plus 5, 17. Our numerator here is 17. Our denominator is 6. You've gotten the first step right. Up next, you need to look for the lowest common multiple of your denominators. Now, I have 8 here and 6. What's the lowest common multiple of 8 and 6? The lowest common multiple of 8 and 6 will be 24. 24 is that number that can go in both 8 and 6 without leaving a remainder. All right? What is the lowest common multiple of 8 and 6? That will be 24. So we have our LCM here. So 8 in 24 will be 3. 3 times 33, that is 99. 6 in 24 will be 4. 4 times 17 is 68. 99 minus 68 is going to give us 31 over 24. Again, it's been specified in this question that we should leave our answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. So the first check is this the simplest form? Yeah, I don't see any number, any whole number that can go in 31 and 24. So this is the simplest form. But have we obeyed the second condition of it being a mixed number? No. So let's change this to a mixed number. 31 over 24 is an improper fraction. As a mixed number, it will be 24 in 31, 1, remaining what? 7 over 24. So our correct answer here is 1 whole number, 7 over 24. Moving on to the next question. Now, this time around, we have an addition question. So we do the same thing. Remember, whenever you see a mixed number and you've been asked to solve the fraction question, the first right step will be for you to change the mixed number to an improper fraction. So we're going to say 1 times 6 is 6 plus 5. That gives us 11. So that will be 11 over 6 plus 2 over 5. Again, we look for the LCM. The LCM of 6 and 5, that is the lowest common multiple of 6 and 5, is 30. 6 in 30, 5. 5 times 11, 55. 5 in 30 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So this is going to be 55 plus 12 is going to be 67 over 30. Again, we have been asked to write our number as a mixed number in its simplest form. This is the simplest form, but we need to write it as a mixed number. How many 30s can go in 67? That is 2. Remaining what? 7 over 30. So we have 2 whole number, 7 over 30. Without using a calculator, work out that. Remember the drill. You need to change this to an improper fraction. So this is going to be 11 over 8 minus 5 over 6. The LCM of 8 and 6 will be 24. 8 in 24, 3. 3 times 11, 33. Minus 6 in 24, 4. 4 times 5, 20. So we are left with 13 over 24. This cannot be taken to any simpler form. So this is our final answer. Question number 6. Now, I know some students get tempted when they have subtraction of fractions. They subtract the whole number part first and then the fraction part. Well, it could work sometimes if you're really good at it, but I don't subscribe to that. I subscribe to you changing all your fractions to improper fractions and then do your due diligence, whether it's subtraction or an addition or multiplication or whatever you need to do, just start by changing it to an improper fraction. Because look at this, if you subtract the whole number part here, it will be easy, isn't it? 3 minus 2, that's going to give you 1. But a quarter minus 2 over 3 is going to be negative, because a quarter is 25%, 2 over 3 is 66.7%. How do you do that? Then you start getting confused. So don't bother going into all of that. Just change the fraction to an improper fraction, change the mixed number to an improper fraction, and you take it up from there. You won't run into any of those errors. So let's change this. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 over 4 minus 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8 over 3. Now we need to look for our LCM, the lowest common multiple of 3 and 4. That will be 12. 4 in 12, 3 times 13, that's 39, minus 3 in 12, 4. 4 times 8, 32. Equal to 39 minus 32 is going to give you 7 over 12. So the final answer here is 7 over 12. So there we have it. I hope you have been able to get better at adding and subtracting fractions. Remember, whenever you need to add or subtract fractions, don't bother yourself trying to do it any other way. Just change your mixed numbers to improper fractions and then take it on from there. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.